Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marley, and if you're new to my channel, I do movie reactions, TV show reactions and trailer reactions. My most recent reactions have been mostly for Band of Brothers, and I've finished that now and I absolutely loved it. So today I'm going to be watching the documentary, which is We Stand Alone Together, and that has been highly requested and I really want to watch it anyway. I think that it will just be so interesting to watch and I'm really looking forward to watching it with you. So I hope you enjoy watching my reaction to that today. If you enjoy watching this video or any of my other videos, then please consider subscribing and leave me a comment down below. I read all of my comments and I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like too. And if you're new here and you've never seen any of my other videos, then I have a Band of Brothers playlist that you can go back to my channel and you can just watch all of the series from episode 1 all the way up to episode 10. So let's just get into watching this documentary.
I'm dead. You know, I'm about to die. And then the next thing I thought of was my mother.
Oh, that's really sad. It's terrifying. I think this is going to be really sad.
C. Carwood Lipton.
Then
My nickname was Babe, and my mother, she was a little Irish broad.
Irish blood.
I was married when I was 19 years.
Wow.
Life magazine had run an article on paratroopers sometime in early 1942. Difficult physical requirements, and I just got interested.
You volunteered.
Oh, Winters.
You want to be with the best.
We was proud of our boots. We was proud of our shoulder patch. We was proud to be paratroopers.
They were like looking up to all the people they were seeing in the newspapers and everything and just being like, that's what I want to be. That's going to be me. So you can see how the media really encouraged the young people to join.
I thought I was going to die.
You had to hang in there. You had...
Yeah, you'd have to be really proud, wouldn't you?
I weighed about 130. If I'd have lost 40 pounds, I wouldn't have been big enough to stay.
You know, they weeded out.
Oh, Buck.
Well, he had the cream.
Wild Bill. The casting in the show was amazing.
Coming down is great.
It affects everybody different. Felt like a bird flying in the air.
Broke a foot on the first one.
Good job.
There was a bunch of guys out there that already made their jump, hollering, "You're gonna be sorry."
As I went out the door, I was blank. I cannot remember until after the shoot.
They've all got such a good sense of humour, haven't
I was
they?
small too, and I didn't hurt myself when I hit the ground.
I like seeing all the old footage.
And you worried about most with your shoot. Did you pack it right?
We made 5 jumps.
Physically and mentally, they were ready to jump. Thus, we started off for Normandy.
I mean, they could train them as much as they could, couldn't they? But nothing is going to prepare you for what actually happens.
Will I ever be coming back? You're going to be jumping behind the enemy lines. What do you expect?
We were stationed in England for about a year before D-Day.
Yeah.
They had guards around so nobody could leave. We did not know where we were going to jump, hunt in.
Got the orders to get on the planes. This is it.
It makes me feel anxious thinking about it. I love watching this footage.
Everybody got in there, and a lot of them were very scared.
Yeah, I mean, it would be scary, wouldn't it?
They were going to get me there safely out of that plane. That's all that I worried about.
I swore I was going to kill every damn German I came across. And that's why I think they nicknamed me Wild Bill.
That's why he was Wild Bill.
And I saw the thousands of craft, ships, everything from LCIs to battleships.
And that's when the fireworks started.
It was like a July the 4th celebration 10 times over.
Like, it's probably just stuck in their heads now, isn't it? The sounds and everything. It's hard to forget.
There was a certain relief, I think, when the green light came on and everybody said, let's go.
Lower than we should have been. That wasn't bad either because you got to the ground quicker. I looked to see if my parachute was open and you could see tracer bullet burning holes through it.
And I was hanging upside down,
Oh my God.
and Paul rolled me out.
What?
Picked him up, threw him out, I guess.
Whoever the machine gunner was down there that was concentrating on me apparently was not a very good shot.
My chute fell across the power line, hit that fence. And that fence had, I'll never will forget it, it had glass in the top of it and cut me up. That didn't bother me. I was down.
We wasn't anywhere close to where we were supposed to be. We didn't know where we were.
That's really, really scary.
So there's 4 guys that were with me on D-Day who did have nothing but a jump knife when they landed. You run across somebody who had been killed, and you take his weapon.
I mean, if you need it.
Went to crawl up there and hand grenade that machine gun.
I threw it as high and as far as I could. About the time it got to them, it went off.
Oh my God.
Grenades, and that thing fell right down in that trench with me. And I felt like it blowed my butt over my head.
Does he holler help? He hollers, "I'm sorry, Lieutenant."
I felt like I'd kind of let him down.
Oh.
It's beautiful that he apologizes for getting hit. Respect I can't describe.
We didn't figure we had a chance to come home.
There was a mass drop. Everybody was dropping on the same field. And all this equipment's raining down. Wounded before I get off the drop zone.
I didn't even think of that.
Once we got in, the Dutch, it was just marvelous. They loved Americans and still do.
Yeah, they gave him a nice welcome, didn't they, the Dutch?
And they hugged you and kissed you, and we didn't mind. Oh, naturally, we was young.
Oh, it was nice that they welcomed them like that, though.
Threw it at me. I ducked down, it hit my helmet and bounced off. I hollered out to the guys below, "Live a grenade."
I would have definitely been blind. There's no question about it. An airburst, and that was the bad one.
Jim Campbell might be alive today. If he hadn't have said to me, "You stay here with your gun." I sleep on it, I eat on it,
Oh, he's still thinking about it all the time.
and he took a shot for you.
Oh.
We didn't realize at that point that you're only going to be off the line for a few days and you're going to be facing Bastogne.
Oh God, Bastogne. The coldness and everything is just insane. Wow. 600,000.
It is the woods.
Oh, they went there.
Yeah, we had an outpost set up, looking right into the town. You had to be here. You just dove in the hole and just pray. That's it. If it comes in, you ain't going to know it.
Those trees were there when they were there. Those trees remember everything.
We were short of equipment. We didn't have enough ammunition. We didn't have enough warm clothes.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster, really.
Some men actually got on the trucks and left for Bastogne and didn't have a rifle.
Snow, cold up to your rump.
The Bastogne that were earth-shaking. If you lived through them, you remember them for the rest of your life, and I'm not sure you're the same.
Yeah. I love watching all this footage.
I thought the whole world was shooting at us at once.
So I was crouched down in that foxhole. Wouldn't hold all of me, so I could see all these shells hitting.
They brought a Jeep down, and we put them on stretchers, and I better not talk about them. Better not talk about them.
When a man was wounded, we felt glad for them. We felt happy for them. He had a ticket to get out of there. And when we had a man who was killed, and he looked so peaceful.
Yeah, I can imagine that as well.
You just live from day to day. Keep your fingers crossed.
It's still affecting them.
Berchtesgaden, it's the retreat that Hitler had for himself.
Wow, seeing that.
This is a place to capture. This is the one everybody wanted.
Burned by SS troops in the war's last
You
days.
could see everything from there, couldn't he?
1,200 artworks worth untold millions.
While everyone else is suffering, he's collecting artwork.
Had 7 truckloads of champagne and cognac out of the wine cellars out of the Eagle's Nest.
Yeah.
I didn't wake up the next day. I made a 2-day thing out of it.
I don't blame him.
I had no problem with looting because of the fact that I had come down through Germany and I had seen the Holocaust and what they had done in their occupation of France, so that by taking over their homes, I had no problem.
We thought that the Germans were probably the evilest people in the world. We found out also that it wasn't the Germans per se, it was the SS.
They were very good soldiers, but they're still enemy. This pistol had never been fired. That's the way all wars should end.
I agree.
I think it was difficult for most fellas coming back.
After the war, I became a teacher and taught for almost 30 years.
We've never become wealthy in life, but we have a lot of other wealth that means more than that.
Thank God.
Oh, so they do get together.
Thank you all for coming. I love you. God bless you all. Thank you.
The type of affection that you get when you've lived through many dangerous situations.
We're a strange bunch of dudes. To be this close after all these years, like brothers.
When I get to these guys, I'm back when I went to service.
Oh, I love seeing this.
We didn't know Shifty the way the men really shifty. It was like that was another life, you know. It didn't even dawn on me that he killed people.
I really admire my daddy. He's a real strong guy. I've been to France and to that cemetery. It's just crosses upon crosses upon crosses. When I went there, I said, Dad, oh my gosh, Dad, you were so lucky. He looked at me and he said, yeah, I'm very lucky, and he started crying.
These guys have been with each other in the absolute base experiences of human existence. Knowing you're going to die, or thinking you're going to die, or seeing people dying all around you. It held my father even on his tombstone as Sergeant 506 PIR, 101st Airborne Division. That's what he wanted on his tombstone. It meant that much to him.
Every Army unit thinks it's the best, but we knew we were the best.
Yeah, they were the best.
Think about most of them every day. Etched in your memory, I guess.
How would you like to be a mother or a father whose son never come back? The son and the mother and father are the heroes of the Second World War.
I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no, but I served in a company of heroes.
And that bit, winters, always gets to me. Oh. That was amazing, just as I expected. I knew that it would make me feel emotional. I wasn't expecting to cry again. But I did cry a little bit. You can't help it, can you? It's such an emotional story of these real heroes, and I loved everything about it. I'm sad that I can't watch any more stories with these characters. I know that I'm going to be watching the Pacific and Masters of the Air, but they're completely new characters, and I just really want to watch more of this series. I want to watch more of these characters. I'm really happy to see the footage of them meeting at their conventions that they were having, or their meetings. I know quite a few of you in the comments told me when I asked that they did continue to meet up. So it was really nice to see that happening and see the footage. The footage is just amazing, like seeing all the parachutes and the planes and everything. I just thought that was brilliant. I really do feel like everyone should watch this after watching Band of Brothers. I really enjoyed watching this, and it was nice to see them all again. I'm really glad that I watched Band of Brothers. Next up is going to be, on my channel, I'm going to be doing the TV show The Fall of the House of Usher and The Pacific. So some of the things that I planned for March are now going to be in April. Fingers crossed, we've got a lovely sunny day now. We're at the end of March. I'm currently filming on Easter weekend, so happy Easter if you celebrate that. And I am having to push things from March into April. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like I said before, I'm going to be posting a members only video of the movie 1917 reaction. So if you want to watch that, then you need to be a member. And yeah, I'm really hoping I can just get loads on in April for you. That's my plan. I'm going to stick to my plan. Hopefully don't get any more viruses. If you enjoyed this video, then let me know in the comments what you think. Leave me suggestions. I love it when you leave me suggestions for things. It can be for anything. I'm mostly interested in watching some more war movies, westerns, 70s movies. I love horror movies, but I've seen quite a few, but if there's any that you think I should watch, then just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!